Hey y'all, happy Friday and welcome back to Laurie and Billie Jean. Let's eat. I'm Laurie. Each week on my channel, I'm going to make a recipe out of my grandmother's cookbook. We're always just hoping that all the ingredients listed in the recipe are actually in the instructions, so that's always a mystery. I've been on a little bit of a hiatus, but I'm super happy to be back today, and I'm making something called zucchini bread. So there's a couple weird things about this, which I'll get to as I'm going through the recipe. If you want to try it yourself, then it will be in the description below. There's a link to my website, and you can find the recipe for my grandmother's zucchini bread on there. So without further ado, I'm going to tell you what we need to make this recipe, and we'll get started. All right, let's cook. All right, so we got a lot going on today, and I'm gonna go through all of the ingredients. I'm gonna cut this recipe in half because it's for 2 loaves, and Lord only knows when I will be making when I will be eating personally 2 loaves of bread. No, thank you. So we're gonna do 1.5 cups of plain flour. We're gonna do 1 teaspoon baking soda. We're supposed to have about 3/4 of a teaspoon of baking powder, but I somehow don't have any. That's so weird. I read online that whole milk yogurt will work for it, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do 3/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/2 cup of pecans or walnuts. I chose pecans because they're better. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Can't do 1.5 eggs, so we're gonna do 2 eggs. 1 cup of sugar, which is over there. 1/2 cup of cooking oil. I'm using vegetable. 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla flavoring, 1 cup of coarsely shredded zucchini, which I am going to do first, and then an 8-ounce can, I guess we'll use half of this, of crushed pineapple. This is kind of the weird thing for me. This is like the moment in Rachel's trifle recipe on Friends where she puts in meat. So I guess we're gonna put pineapple into our zucchini bread. I don't like it, but I'm gonna see what happens. All right, let's go, let's get started. Okay, so peeled the zucchini, just took 1 to hit that 1 cup because I'm only doing half. Now we're gonna do the 1.5 cups of flour. I've just made an absolute mess of opening my new bag of flour. But you know what, that's fine. We live and we learn, we crash and we burn. Unfortunately, I do those things more than most. Great, 1.5 cups of flour. Now I have to decide what I'm gonna do with this literally open bag of flour. Okay, and then we're gonna do soda. So 1 teaspoon of soda. Okay. Got ourselves some new baking soda too. Wow, huge for us. Oh my gosh, what in the world? Like, what is this box made of? Don't do this at home, children. Ah! Perfect. Nothing works. Okay, great. Okay, it's just perfect. Whatever. And then we're gonna do salt. So what I say, 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt? Yeah, no, 1/2 of a teaspoon of salt. I'm gonna try not to over salt these like I did the sugar cookies, LOL. Okay, so let's do the baking powder in with this, but since we're doing all dry ingredients and I'm replacing baking powder with yogurt, I'm gonna do that differently. So we're doing 3/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon. Okay, cool. And then 1/2 cup of pecans or walnuts. So we have our cool pecans here. These are halves, they're still probably a little fat. but whatever. Ooh, that's a lot. Oh well. So there we go. Those are our dry ingredients. Now I'm going to beat eggs slightly, add sugar, oil, and vanilla, beat those, and then stir in zucchini and pineapple, and then add in the dry ingredients. So I'm gonna do all that on speedy mode, but you know what I'm doing, and we'll see how that goes. Yay! Okay, so here is our batter. I don't know if you noticed, but I wasn't supposed to use the beater anymore after I put in the zucchini and pineapple, so I beat those in. I was not really sure I was supposed to. But then after that, it's said to just stir only until dry ingredients are moistened. So that's what we've done. We've got a nice, pretty, I like the texture of the dough at least. So essentially all I need to do is spoon the batter into a well-greased floured loaf pan. Fun story, I don't own a loaf pan, so we're gonna use whatever the next best thing I can find is. I'm sure that's exactly what was intended with the recipe. So I'm gonna flour it. What did I say? Grease and flour it, and then bake at 350 for 1 hour or until done. Great. So yeah, we'll see how this goes, especially in a non-loaf pan. Great, cool, bye. So obviously this is not in fact a bread loaf pan. We're gonna see how much I regret this. Okay, and it goes for an hour. See you guys then. Bye. Okay, and here is our lovely zucchini bread, not in a loaf pan, but I still think it looks pretty nice. So we're gonna let it cool for 10 minutes and then we'll have a taste test. Oh, whoops. So here we are. We have our nice zucchini bread. Honestly, texture looks pretty good. I can see some zucchini in there, so that's not that alarming. It's quite good. The texture is perfect. Has a nice top here. Maybe would have gone with a little bit more cinnamon, but overall, it's very nice. It's just a little less flavorful than I would like, but I mean, you know, other than amping up the flavors a little bit, it's really nice. That's interesting. Maybe more zucchini, more cinnamon. I don't know. But overall, pretty nice effort. All right, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.